Hello, my dear friends. It's very interesting to tell about some of the human nature and their behavior in various uh, spheres of life. And after my army tenure, I have joined the public sector bank. I don't want to name the bank. And there, after serving for quite some time as a security officer, I shifted my career path from security to general banking, and I had to head a branch in a rural branch. As a chief manager I was heading, and it was very interesting thing which has happened there. I went to rural branch without the knowledge of Kannada. I was knowing only Hindi, English, and my native language was Malayalam, and of course I can manage Tamil also to some extent, Punjabi, Bengali also, being an army man. Of course, Kannada was, I could understand, but I was not fluent. Somehow the people were so good and I could manage there. But interesting thing which has happened there is worth telling. That branch used to have a heavy crowd because of gold loan. It was a branch earmarked for it was known for gold loan, and the main credit was gold loan, and the people found it attractive to come to the branch than going to a private gold loan lender because of the interest rate as well as the subsidy offered by the government, being a public sector bank. So the crowd used to be quite heavy, and I saw an old man getting restless with a bag in his hand. Then he read my name, Captain Ravindranath, Chief Manager, got outside, and then he looked at me and he just barged into my cabin, which was an AC cabin, quite comfortable, and outside it was damn hot. And of course, the branch was an AC branch, but still, because of the crowd, the AC effect was not much. And this man was furious, and he came in and he said, "You're the chief manager. You have returned captain." I said, "Yeah, I am an ex-captain of Indian Army." And I said, "Sir, please sit down." Then he sat down, and then he said, "A useless branch." He started telling, "Useless branch. What is this bloody heavy crowd? I am not able to deposit money." I said, "Sir, no problem. I will help you out." And I called the peon, and I told him to take you that money and get his signature and the paying slip and all that. And then he said, "What about the other people?" I said, "Sir, you don't worry about that. They are ready to wait. You are not. You are in a hurry, so we are helping you out." But a useless branch, useless branch. He kept on telling, "What this bloody heavy crowd? You are not able to manage." I said, "Yeah, they are all ready to wait, sir. They are waiting for the disbursement of gold loan after pledging their gold. They are all farmers." And this branch is famous for gold loan disbursement, and he was still furious. And in the meanwhile, some tea came from the LIC canteen which is nearby, which we made an arrangement with the, because we don't have a canteen there, so we had a LIC office there, and there they used to have a canteen, and the canteen boy was asked to deliver tea to us also, kind courtesy of the LIC manager there, and he used to pay. Then I said, "Sir, why don't you have some useless tea also? This is from my public sector undertaking called LIC, and it may not be that tasty, but you can have it." And he said, "Oh, you are so worried about my calling the branch useless." I said, "No, no, sir, I am not worried. I'm an ex-army man. I kept on roaming around in India as well as abroad also. I had some assignments, and I keep seeing people in India calling each other useless, useless. Uh, yeah, yeah, the useless. This your branch." I said, "Yeah, I agree with you. We are all useless, but we are striving to become useful, sir." Then he said, "Oh, I'm sorry you felt bad." I said, "No, no, no, I don't feel bad, sir. My only contention is that elderly people like you should tell us how to improve rather than just telling useless, useless, and all that." Then he said, "I'm sorry, Captain. I was little perturbed when I saw the crowd." I said, "It happens, sir. India is a country with a quite good population, and these farmers are also, they find it very convenient and economical to have a relationship with us to have gold loan. That is why perhaps you are finding it quite tougher, but we are here to help you." And then this man kept on sipping the tea and he kept on looking at me. Then I said, "Sir, you are from which? You retired from some senior position, I'm sure." He said, "Yeah, I was the postmaster general, you know." Then he said, "So that is the most useless department I ever encountered during my army life. There was a speed post which we have sent, and it reached almost a month late. And then we had to file a suit against the Department of Telegraph and Post Office and Telegraph, and we got compensation for that." Then he said, "Yeah, I know there are loopholes and problems." I said, "Sir, that is what, sir. Everywhere there is loopholes and problems, and we all human beings have to adjust, and we have to try to find means and ways and means to find out how we can improve and be useful to each other than calling each other useless." To which he said, "I'm so sorry, Captain Saab. You are a real captain," and all that. And he kept on apologizing to me for telling the branch as useless. I said, "Sir, it is very easy to classify a place or an organization or an individual and as useless. It is very easy for passing a comment, but it is very difficult to tell ways and means to improve how things can be improved. Why don't you tell me what best we can do? So we'll go around and see what best can be done to see the queue management system and all that." Very learned man, sir, it must be. For which he said, "No, no, no, things are fine now. See, the queue is getting diminished, and I'm happy. There's no problem at all." And he went off. This was an experience of a human nature of a elderly senior citizen who must have been in his 80s or something like that. But see, this happens even with educated and very senior people as well as when it comes to their selfish needs, they become perturbed and they start shouting and without realizing or understanding the situation. He's a retired man. He could have waited little more, or he could have politely come to my cabin and he said, "I'm in a hurry, Captain Saab. I wanted to deposit." I would have helped him. Still, I helped him. This is one of the human nature which we have to guard against. And we should help such people who are having emotional breakdowns rather than shouting back at them. Thank you.